Welcome back to the ultimate treasure hunt, where we uncover the most valuable and rare United States one-dime coins, including the top 7 most valuable and most expensive United States of America Roosevelt dime that could make you a millionaire overnight. From hidden silver errors to overlooked collectibles hiding in plain sight, these small coins pack massive value. So before you spend that old dime, watch this video and discover the shocking truth behind these tiny treasures. Don't blink, you might miss your jackpot. Let's get started. First up in the 1965 United States one dime, often overlooked in pocket change, might just be the coin that holds a secret treasure. This iconic dime features the enduring portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, facing left, a bold representation of leadership during some of America's most trying times. Surrounding his profile is the timeless national motto, "In God We Trust," and the word liberty stretched boldly across the top. While 1965 might not immediately strike collectors as a bicentennial year, the coin's characteristics and minting history place it among the hidden gems of American numismatics. Its appeal goes far beyond its face value, diving deep into history, rarity, and hidden riches that could change lives. What makes the 1965 Roosevelt dime particularly captivating is the timing of its release. This year marked the beginning of a new era for American coinage, the elimination of silver from circulating dimes. Prior to 1965, U.S. dimes were struck in 90% silver, making them highly sought after not only for their historical importance, but also for their intrinsic metal value. But in 1965, the Treasury introduced a new clad composition, cupronickel layers over a copper core, to combat rising silver prices. Amid this transition, rumors have persisted for decades of 1965 dimes that were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets, making such error coins exceedingly rare and astronomically valuable. Imagine the excitement of holding a coin worth more than $1 million in your hand without even realizing it. That is the real potential of the 1965 dime. A rare few were struck using leftover silver planchets from 1964, creating one of the most elusive and valuable minting errors in U.S. coinage history. These elusive silver 1965 dimes are virtually indistinguishable by sight alone, but with careful inspection, coin experts can identify the silver shine and weight difference. These anomalies, born out of a pivotal year in U.S. coin production, have turned ordinary-looking coins into jaw-dropping collectibles worth a small fortune. That on the reverse side of this historical coin is a design that screams American symbolism. A torch stands tall in the center, flanked by an olive branch on the left representing peace, and an oak branch on the right symbolizing victory. This powerful trio is a visual representation of liberty and strength, which resonates deeply with American ideals. Encircling the imagery are the words United States of America and the legendary motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Beneath this patriotic crest is the face value, one dime. Even in its smallest denomination, this coin carries the weight of history, national pride, and potential fortune. Many people today overlook old coins found in jars, drawers, and dusty piggy banks. But the 1965 Roosevelt dime demands a second look. For collectors and fortune seekers alike, the possibility that one of these tiny silver discs might actually be one of the rare transitional errors is irresistible. The frenzy surrounding these coins is not hype, it's reality. In recent auctions, confirmed silver 1965 dimes have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and experts believe only a tiny number may still be in existence, hiding in plain sight among billions of clad versions. What makes the story even more exciting is the possibility of finding this rare coin in circulation today. Unlike many other high-value collectibles locked away in vaults, the 1965 silver dime could very well be sitting in someone's coin jar or wallet. This incredible accessibility turns every pocket of change into a potential treasure hunt. So, next time you come across a dime from 1965, don't just toss it aside. Inspect it, weigh it, examine its shine. You could be holding a millionaire's mistake without even knowing it. And let's not forget the coin's visual beauty. The detailed craftsmanship in Roosevelt's portrait and the sharp relief in the world of numismatics Few coins carry the intrigue and potential of the 1965 Roosevelt dime. It's a piece of forgotten treasure, a product of change, and possibly the key to overnight wealth. If you have any old U.S. coins stashed away, especially from the 1960s, don't spend them blindly. Get them checked. That tiny 10-cent piece could be your ticket to a fortune. The thrill of discovery is real, and it starts with just one coin. Next up in the 1983 Roosevelt dime. Struck at the Denver Mint, this seemingly ordinary 10-cent piece carries a legacy far greater than its face value. With the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt boldly facing left and the motto, "In God We Trust," just beneath, the coin not only symbolizes American resilience and history, but also holds the potential to transform collectors' lives. Beneath the surface of this small, silver-colored coin lies a story of rarity, value, and unexpected wealth. The obverse side of the 1983 dime showcases the familiar image of President Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, a man who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His stoic gaze and calm expression represent strength in adversity, while the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" reflect the enduring values of the nation. And just below, the date 1983 and the Denver Mint marks serve as key identifiers for this potentially rare coin, whose exceptional versions can fetch thousands, or even more, on today's thriving coin market. But what makes this 1983 dime truly remarkable is not just its design, but its hidden rarity. Most circulated dimes from the early 1980s were heavily used, leading to widespread wear and tear. However, a small number of these coins were struck with unusual precision, showcasing razor-sharp details, deep strikes, and stunning luster. In mint state or with full bands, FB designation, where the horizontal bands on the torch on the reverse are fully visible, these dimes become highly coveted treasures. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted with a powerful trio of national symbolism: an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, signifying peace, liberty, and strength. These symbols rest beneath the famous motto, "E pluribus unum," out of many one. Surrounding this imagery are the proud inscriptions, "United States of America," and "1 dime." For such a small coin, the reverse side delivers an outsized message of unity, freedom, and honor. And when the coin is well preserved, the detail in these designs becomes breathtaking. What many collectors don't realize is that due to budget constraints in the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint ceased producing uncirculated mint sets in 1982 and 1983. This means that many high-quality coins from those years were never set aside by collectors at the time, making pristine examples from circulation extremely hard to find today. That makes 1983, and especially the Denver minted dimes, a goldmine in disguise for coin hunters. If you come across one with brilliant surfaces, few scratches, and full design detail, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands. Some examples of 1983 dimes graded by PCGS or NGC in MS67 or higher condition with full bands have sold for several $1,000s at auctions. And the demand continues to grow as more collectors search for the missing gems from this low supply year. The competition intensifies, driving values even higher. It's the classic case of scarcity meets demand, and it has created a market frenzy for top-condition 1983 dimes. But it doesn't end there. A few coins from this year also display minting errors, like off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double dies. These types of errors, when combined with the already rare 1983 issue, can skyrocket the value of a single dime beyond imagination. Such coins are not just rare, they're one-of-a-kind treasures, and they're exactly the kind of discoveries that collectors dream of finding in pocket change or old collections.so. If you've got a jar of old coins tucked away in your home, now might be the perfect time to dig through it. The humble dime you overlook could be hiding a life-changing secret. Check for sharp details, a bright finish, and that all-important mint mark. If your coin is in stunning condition or appears unusual in any way, you might just be holding a miniature fortune in the palm of your hand. And let's not forget, the Roosevelt dime is more than a coin. It's a slice of American history, a tribute to one of the most influential leaders of the 20th century, and a beacon of value for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Every detail on the 1983 D dime tells a story, from its design to its symbolism, from its unexpected rarity to its jaw-dropping market value. This is a coin that defies expectations, and that's exactly why it captures hearts and headlines. In today's coin market media, the true magic of the 1983 D Roosevelt dime lies in its ability to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. At first glance, it's just a 10-cent coin. Bicentennial-era dimes like the 1983 D can be worth millions, not because of silver or gold content, but because of their story, scarcity, and desirability. Some of these coins have changed lives overnight. So before you spend that dime, take a closer look. It could be your golden ticket. This isn't just currency, it's opportunity. It's history. And for a lucky few, it's fortune wrapped in metal. Next up in the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime might seem like a simple pocket change coin, but in the world of numismatics, even a modern-looking dime can turn into a life-changing treasure. This small silver-toned coin carries more than just monetary value. It's a time capsule of American legacy, a tribute to leadership, and a hidden gem for collectors worldwide. With the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, paired with powerful inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust. The 1995 P dime reminds us that American values are etched not just in history, but also in metal. The P mint mark signifies it was minted in Philadelphia, one of the busiest and most iconic mints in the United States. Now, what truly sets the 1995 P dime apart from regular coins isn't just the design. It's the possibility of discovering rare errors, unique minting anomalies, and exceptional condition specimens that elevate its value to astonishing levels. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that have full bands on the torch, pristine surfaces, and those struck in high-grade finishes, often found in uncirculated rolls or special mint sets. Some 1995 P dimes with nearly perfect strike quality and mirror-like luster have sold for hundreds and even thousands at auction, depending on their grade and rarity. In fact, some rare varieties and errors from the 1990s are now being chased by high-end collectors due to increased demand and limited surviving quantities. What makes this dime even more remarkable is the symbolic power engraved on its reverse. The central torch, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, tells a story of peace, liberty, and victory, three ideals that every American coin should uphold. These symbols are more than just images. They are declarations of strength and unity. The eagle, with its wings spread and arrows beneath, on earlier dimes has since evolved into this torch-centric design. But the essence of patriotic pride remains deeply embedded in the Roosevelt dime's DNA. The 1995 P. Roosevelt dime also marks a special place in modern coinage. Though not a bicentennial coin in the traditional sense like the 1976 quarter, its association with modern bicentennial-era collecting has grown. As collectors seek dimes from the 1990s with special traits, the 1995 P has emerged as a modern rarity, especially in MS 67 or higher condition. A population rarity, where very few examples exist in top condition, can shoot up its market value dramatically, often leading to exciting bidding wars at prestigious coin auctions. Don't be surprised to find a seemingly ordinary 1995 P dime making headlines among collectors. Condition is everything in coin collecting, and this is where the 1995 P dime reveals its potential. Those that feature full torch bands, meaning every ridge on the torch is visible and sharply struck, are especially desirable. Coins graded by top-tier grading companies like PCGS or NGC as MS 68FB full bands are considered trophy pieces in any Roosevelt dime set. These gems are not just shiny coins. They are gateways to five-figure valuations, depending on collector demand and market trends. A coin like this could be hiding in plain sight, tucked away in a forgotten jar or old roll of dimes. What makes the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime such an exciting prospect for collectors is that most people overlook it. It's not widely known as a treasure, so those who do their homework and inspect their change closely could be in for a thrilling discovery. With coin collecting gaining popularity thanks to social media and YouTube, interest in modern rarities like this has surged, and the value of certified, high-grade examples has skyrocketed. The idea that a coin worth 10 cents on paper could bring in thousands in profit is enough to spark anyone's curiosity. Collectors often describe finding a valuable 1995 p-dime as a numismatic jackpot. Imagine flipping through a roll of dimes only to come across a perfect specimen with flawless strike, blazing luster, and sharp details. That coin could be one of the few that commands a premium from serious buyers and institutions. And as more collectors build full Roosevelt dime sets by date and mint, the competition to acquire rare, top-grade examples like the 1995 P only intensifies. This elevates both its rarity and its allure. While many associate valuable coins with older silver issues or pre-1965 mintages, the truth is modern coins like the 1995 P-dime hold untapped potential, especially when you factor in conclusion. The 1995 P. Roosevelt dime may not scream treasure at first glance, but it's precisely that mystery which makes it a coin of intrigue and incredible potential. From its sharp symbolism to the possibility of high-grade or error discoveries, this dime proves that hidden riches might be closer than you think, maybe even in your own pocket. So hold on tight to your change. Keep your eyes open, and remember, even the smallest coin can carry the biggest surprise. Next up in the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime might look ordinary at first glance, but beneath its small frame lies a powerful piece of American history and rare numismatic intrigue. This particular dime, minted in Philadelphia and bearing the P. mint mark, was struck during a special year, the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series. But what truly sets some 1996 P-dimes apart are rare die varieties, minting errors, and pristine conditions that elevate their value astronomically in today's coin market. At the heart of this dime is the proud profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, America's 32nd president, facing left. His image was introduced in 1946, shortly after his death, as a tribute to his leadership through the Great Depression and World War II. Surrounding his portrait are the boldly inscribed words, "Liberty," and the national motto, "In God We Trust." Beneath his neck lies the striking 1996 P. mint mark, a tiny letter with big significance for collectors across the globe. What makes the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime exceptionally rare in certain cases are unintentional errors and limited-run varieties. Some of the most valuable examples include off-center strikes, double die obverse, and even missing clad layers that expose the coin's copper core. These unique dimes escaped the mint's quality control and are now considered treasures, each one different, each one with its own story. In pristine mint state, MS, or proof-like, PL, conditions, they can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. The reverse of the coin features an elegant and symbolic trio, a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and strength. These elements are surrounded by the inscription, United States of America, the motto, E pluribus unum, and the face value 1 dime. The careful craftsmanship of these design elements shows off the artistic excellence of mid-1990s coin engraving. Some rare 1996 P-dimes with struck-through grease or die cracks can show distortions on this iconic reverse, making them highly desirable for serious collectors. Among these rare 1996 P-dimes lies a hidden gem, the 1996 W. Roosevelt dime, struck at West Point as a special issue to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime. While this one carries a W. mint mark, it's often confused with the 1996 P due to their similar appearance and commemorative significance. However, the W mint was not released into general circulation and only included in mint sets, making the P mint examples even more intriguing when rare variants surface unexpectedly in everyday change. Some collectors have found these ultra-rare 1996 P. Roosevelt dimes in pocket change or forgotten drawers, turning a 10-cent piece into a life-changing discovery. Imagine finding a double-struck dime or one with a broad strike error, where the coin expands beyond its normal diameter due to a missing collar during minting. These could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and demand. In fact, some 1996 P dimes in perfect MS 68 or MS 69 condition with rare errors have been known to sell for stunning amounts in online auctions and at coin shows. This is what makes the 1996 P Roosevelt dime so compelling. Not just its anniversary symbolism or the story behind Roosevelt himself, but the sheer unpredictability of its value. One coin might be worth 10 cents, another might be worth $10,000. That uncertainty fuels the hunt for these rare bicentennial treasures. Collectors and dealers alike scour coin rolls, mint sets, and flea markets hoping to land that once-in-a-lifetime find. Many people don't realize just how lucrative the world of coin collecting can be. Old dimes like the 1996 P, especially in rare variants, are part of a booming market where demand has surged in recent years. Young collectors and seasoned professionals are constantly buying, selling, and trading these little metallic wonders. With the right coin, even someone who knows nothing about numismatics could find themselves holding a fortune in their palm. An accidental billionaire. So, before you spend that 1996 P Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. Examine the details. Is it perfectly struck? Does it have an odd coloration? Or does something look slightly misaligned? These are the subtle clues that might indicate a valuable error or a rare variation. Get it appraised, check the grade, and you might just discover that your little dime is one of the most valuable U.S. coins of the 1990s in a world where paper currency fades and digital assets fluctuate. Tangible treasures like rare coins remain a solid investment. The 1996 P Roosevelt dime is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American legacy, a tribute to a remarkable president, and potentially your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Whether you're a hobbyist or a serious investor, this is one dime you should never ignore. Keep your eyes open, because the next $1,000,000 coin could be hiding in your pocket right now. Next up in the 2002 D Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, may appear like any other dime at first glance, but hidden within its fine details is a world of rare numismatic intrigue that collectors are passionately chasing today. While not officially labeled a bicentennial coin by the U.S. Mint, its categorization among modern rarities has elevated it in the eyes of collectors seeking unique errors, valuable mint conditions, or limited varieties. What makes this dime stand out is not only its design heritage, but the possibility that it may be one of the elusive rare finds that hold significant value far beyond its face worth of 10 cents. The heart of this coin's appeal is its timeless design, featuring the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, America's 32nd president and one of its most revered leaders. Roosevelt's determined gaze, facing left, is more than a depiction of a historical figure. It's a tribute to his legacy, immortalized in metal. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame his image, while the year 2002 and the D mint mark rest subtly below. This combination forms an iconic and enduring piece of American currency art, making the 2002 D dime a symbol of the nation's ideals. Flip the coin over, and you're met with an intricate reverse design that speaks volumes. At the center stands a flaming torch, the powerful emblem of liberty, flanked on either side by an olive branch and an oak branch. These elements represent peace and victory respectively, fundamental values that define the American spirit. Surrounding this symbolic trio is the Latin phrase "e pluribus unum," meaning "out of many, one," which underscores the unity that strengthens the United States. The reverse further bears the inscriptions "United States of America" and "One Dime," forming a complete circle of identity and power. What sends the value of the 2002 D Roosevelt dime soaring in rare cases isn't just its symbolism, but its rarity in pristine conditions or with striking errors. Collectors across the world are constantly on the hunt for dimes with double dies, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, and even missing clad layers, any one of which could make a 2002 D dime worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. In the world of coin collecting, even the slightest imperfection can mean a major payday. Now, imagine stumbling upon one of these rare varieties in your change drawer, coin jar, or inherited collection. The thrill is unmatched. This is why millions are revisiting their coin stashes, hoping to discover a 2002 D. Roosevelt dime with just the right anomaly to make them rich. Some examples have sold for jaw-dropping amounts in recent years, especially when graded in high mint state condition by respected grading services like PCGS or NGC. In some exceptional cases, these dimes have crossed into four-figure price territory. The Roosevelt dime series has a storied history beginning in 1946, following FDR's death in 1945. The torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse design are not merely decorative. They carry deep meaning, symbolizing the legacy Roosevelt left behind and the virtues he stood for. When collectors find a 2002 D dime in extra fine or uncirculated condition, it's not just the condition that draws interest, but the historical lineage that adds layers of emotional and monetary value. And there's also an undeniable mystique to owning a coin that may be far rarer than people realize. While billions of dimes are minted each year, only a tiny fraction are preserved in exceptional condition or exhibit the sort of errors that set collectors' hearts racing. A 2002 D. Roosevelt dime with an extraordinary error or preserved in mint state 67 or above becomes more than pocket change. It becomes an artifact of national treasure. The excitement surrounding rare Roosevelt dimes continues to grow as new finds are reported. A once-overlooked coin can suddenly gain fame when a new variety is confirmed by numismatists or a unique error surfaces at auction. This dynamic keeps the 2002 D dime and the entire Roosevelt dime series at the center of attention in coin shows, auctions, and collector circles. If you happen to own a 2002 D. Roosevelt dime, it might be worth more than its face value. Examine it closely for errors, check its condition, and consider having it graded if it appears in near-perfect state. Some dimes struck with a slightly misaligned die or exhibiting full torch details, known as FT or FB for full bands, can draw significant premiums. In the eyes of a seasoned collector, every tiny detail matters. So, before you spend that old dime, think again. It could be your golden ticket to fortune. Rare USA coins, especially those with unusual features or from limited mint batches, have changed lives and made millionaires. Whether you're a casual coin holder or a passionate numismatist, the 2002 D. Roosevelt dime is a shining reminder that sometimes history and wealth can fit in the palm of your hand. Next up, in the 2016 D. Roosevelt dime might appear like just another modern coin in your pocket, but beneath its unassuming surface lies a hidden world of numismatic value that has collectors buzzing. With the ever-growing fascination in the coin community for bicentennial and rare mintage errors, even coins from recent years like this one are turning heads. While the 2016 D. Roosevelt dime is part of the modern clad coinage, certain rare examples, those with mint errors, dramatic doubling, or brilliant uncirculated conditions, can fetch astonishing prices. The demand for well-preserved coins from the Denver Mint, especially those struck with precision and free of blemishes, has increased significantly in the past few years. The obverse of the 2016 D dime proudly features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His determined profile faces left, forever etched in American history and coinage. Roosevelt's legacy as the leader during the Great Depression and World War II gives the coin a deeper historical gravitas. Alongside his portrait are the bold words, liberty, and the profound motto, "In God We Trust," stamped with clarity and strength. Just beneath Roosevelt's neckline, the year 2016 and the D mint marks signify its origin at the Denver Mint, one of the most reliable producers of precision-struck coinage in the United States. Flipping over to the reverse side of the dime, collectors are greeted by a majestic depiction of an upright torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The central torch glows with the promise of freedom, while the surrounding branches capture the essence of enduring victory. Surrounding this powerful imagery are the inscriptions, "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and "one dime." Each element has been placed with artistic precision, creating a perfect balance of meaning, symbolism, and patriotism in one of the smallest denominations in American currency. But what really makes certain 2016 D. Roosevelt dimes stand out isn't just their design. It's the rare mint errors and uncirculated conditions that make them incredibly valuable. Coins that are struck off-center, exhibit full bands on the torch, or show double die obverse can command massive premiums in the collector's market. A flawless dime with a high-grade MS 68 or higher rating from a grading service like PCGS or NGC is a true gem that collectors will pay top dollar to own. These aren't your everyday pocket finds. These are investment-grade rarities that few have the eye or the luck to uncover. The excitement around bicentennial and modern rare dimes like the 2016 D isn't merely about aesthetics. It's about the hunt. Enthusiasts scour their change, buy rolls from banks, and examine thousands of coins to spot the one that might be worth a small fortune. The allure is undeniable. A coin worth 10 cents today might be worth hundreds, or even thousands, tomorrow, simply because of a rare error or an immaculate condition. The thrill of the chase keeps coin lovers digging and dreaming, hoping to uncover a hidden treasure. Some collectors have even found 2016 D. Roosevelt dimes with dramatic die cracks, cuds, or misaligned dies. These error coins tell stories of the minting process itself, moments where machinery misstepped or dies misaligned, creating anomalies that slipped past inspection and into circulation. These are the kinds of errors that excite collectors and boost the value of a coin exponentially. For example, a 2016 D dime with a bold die clash or a significant off-center strike can sell for several $100s or more depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. Another factor boosting the value of rare 2016 D dimes is their role in complete Roosevelt dime sets. Serious collectors aim to complete full sets by mint, date, and condition, and sometimes they're willing to pay extra to fill a missing high-grade 2016 D. The demand increases further when the coin is certified by a reputable third-party grader and encapsulated in a protective slab, ensuring its authenticity and condition for generations. Coins that achieve the coveted full torch designation are especially sought after due to their perfect strike quality. What adds even more mystique to this tiny coin is the broader fascination with modern rarities. While older coins from the 1800s or early 1900s naturally draw in the end, coins like the 2016 D. Roosevelt dime remind us that every pocketful of change holds possibility. These coins connect us to history, celebrate American ideals, and, if you're especially lucky, could bring life-changing value. Don't underestimate modern coinage. It's not just the old coins from the 1800s that are worth millions. Even a dime minted just a few years ago could be the treasure you never saw coming. Keep your eyes open and your magnifying glass ready. Your fortune could be waiting in your next handful of change. Next up in the Today, we take a closer look at the 2008 D. United States 1 dime, featuring the timeless image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, America's 32nd president, a symbol of resilience, leadership, and legacy. But this isn't just any ordinary dime. The 2008 D. Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, carries not only the standard elegance of American coinage but also, in some rare cases, the spark of unimaginable value. With collectors across the world in hot pursuit, this simple coin might just hold the key to a small fortune or possibly a life-changing discovery. On the obverse side, Roosevelt's solemn profile faces left, a tribute to the man who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. Surrounding his image are the iconic inscriptions, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," anchoring this coin in American heritage and belief. Below his neckline, the year 2008 and the D mint mark for Denver quietly rest, details that collectors scrutinize with intensity. But it's the reverse that truly captures imaginations. A fiercely spread-winged eagle stands on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and preparedness, while two olive branches represent peace and diplomatic prowess. Every element on this coin is designed with symbolism and purpose. Ahead of the eagle, a trio of emblems, the torch, oak branch, and olive branch, shine with deep meaning. The torch blazes for liberty, the oak for victory, and the olive for peace. A trio of ideals that resonate with the soul of a nation. Framing the reverse is the famous motto, e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, and the proud declarations, United States of America and one dime. It's more than currency. It's a miniature monument of American ideals. But here's where things take an exciting turn. While millions of 2008 D. Roosevelt dimes were produced, a tiny percentage possess minting errors or unique die varieties that skyrocket their value in today's active coin market. Some rare versions show double die obverse, where inscriptions or facial details appear slightly doubled under magnification. These errors are the golden tickets for collectors. Others may feature off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or even missing mint marks, making them extremely rare and often valued in the thousands. The frenzy around rare USA coins, especially those from modern years like 2008, is reaching a fever pitch. Videos, auctions, and coin expos all buzz with excitement as collectors scramble to find that hidden gem, a dime that could be worth hundreds of thousands, or in rare cases, millions of dollars. It's not just about metal and mint. It's about rarity, story, and demand. With the right buyer, a single 2008 D. Roosevelt dime could be your ticket to riches, and it might be sitting in your change jar right now. So, why are these bicentennial style dimes so valuable? Part of it lies in their limited production anomalies, their symbolic artistry, and their growing popularity among new and seasoned collectors alike. Coin grading services have reported MS68 and MS69 examples selling for jaw-dropping figures due to their immaculate condition and scarcity. Even coins in extra fine condition can fetch substantial amounts if they show unique features or come from exceptional rolls never circulated. The 2008 D. Roosevelt dime isn't just a piece of pocket change. It's a window into American history, a celebration of values, and, in its rarest form, a potential financial windfall. Stories have emerged of individuals unknowingly spending valuable coins at face value, never realizing they let go of a small treasure. Don't be that person. Always check your change, inspect your old rolls, and consult expert graders before you toss that dime back into circulation. But today's coin market is more competitive and rewarding than ever. Investors, collectors, and enthusiasts are flocking to auctions and online platforms in search of these modern marvels. The surge in interest has driven prices higher each year. And with growing awareness of rare coin value, the 2008 D. Roosevelt dime has carved out a solid place among the most sought-after post-2000 dimes in the numismatic world. If you're holding onto a 2008 D. Roosevelt dime, especially one in mint or near-mint condition, don't dismiss it as mere currency. Examine it closely. Could it be a rare double die? Is the strike misaligned? Does it lack a mint mark or carry a design quirk? These subtle differences could spell the difference between 10 cents and $10,000. It's all in the details. And the demand. The 2008 D. Roosevelt dime, especially with rare mint errors or so. Before you drop that dime into a vending machine or hand it off for change, take a second look. That little silver coin could be your golden opportunity. In a world where treasures often hide in plain sight, the 2008 D. Roosevelt dime proves that even the smallest coin can hold the biggest surprises. Keep your eyes open, because the next rare coin millionaire could be you.